In these next two episodes I will show you how to transform your garden with these raised planters.
Morning and welcome back to the channel and my life. Just going to do another little mini project in the garden. We're gradually refurbishing the garden really. It's a bit tired in places and we want to form a raised flower bed here, and we're going to do it out of sleepers. So it'll probably be about 2 sleepers high. But I've got to form the base first of all, which means I've got to cut back some of this Indian stone patio. We don't really use this patio as a patio, it's just a walkway between the conservatory and our new porcelain patio effectively. So I just need to cut some of that Indian stone out because I've got to make sure it's drainage well, and I'll probably use some of the Indian stone to face the base you'll see a bit later on when I make it. So job of the day first of all is just to cut a section of slab. It's a beautiful morning. Rained overnight, but I suspect it's going to get humid today. So tools for the job today: knee pads, number one. My knees are in a bit of a state at the moment, so they'll come in handy. I've got the angle grinder because I want to cut the Indian slabs, because I want to use some of them for facing, you'll see later on. Obviously eye protectors and ear defenders, hammer and chisel. I've got to mark it all out, measure it all out with the tape measure first of all.
First I need to measure out the base. I'd really appreciate if you could support me by subscribing and liking the video. Also drop me a comment, as I'm really interested in your feedback. It's going to be about 600mm wide, giving a soil width of around 400, taking into consideration the sleepers I'll use. Time to lift up the slabs. I forgot to put my knee pads on and it makes a huge difference. And now for my great disappearing act. Unfortunately, I've got the wrong cutting disc attached. I need the stone one. Please remember, as I always say, this is not a how-to video, but a how I did video. So nearly perfect. Yes, I know, it's one of Snow White's mate's spade. So I'm just digging out to put a foundation down for a small brick pier. The world's smallest spade, yet the world's biggest broom. I'm now measuring out to put a string to line up for the bricks. Time to mix up the concrete base, which will be 1 part cement, 2 parts sharp sand and 3 parts aggregate, which is about a 10mm gravel I'm using. Also, of course, the use of the vertically challenged spade I've got. I realise that I'm not using any shuttering and I'm just going to put it down freehand in this case. That's the end of the first day. I'm knackered, to be honest. It's gone really hot. It's probably about 22, 23 degrees. So I've just mixed up and made a probably too shallow concrete base. It hasn't got to support a huge amount of weight because there'll be pegs that's going to go in, that's going to be attached to the timbers anyway, the sleepers anyway. So it's just really just to give it a bit of support. So the next bit is to put the bricks down. They will be at the right height, hopefully to be level with the existing patio, and then it's really ready for getting the sleepers in and getting those into position, and obviously staining those up. We're going to have them the same colours as this, I think we've decided.
So yesterday we had some thunderstorms that cleared the air. I managed to dodge the rain clouds and put some plastic over just to protect it a bit, as it was absolutely throwing it down. As you can see, I'm expecting some sunny weather. It got really hot around here yesterday when the sun just starts to come behind the oak tree behind there. This will be quite a trapped area for sun, so I need to protect myself. So today's mission is really just to lay the bricks down, and then tomorrow I'll be able to face those bricks with the bit of Indian stone that I cut on the first day.
I'm using a ready mixed mortar mix for the brickwork. I had some plasticizer knocking about from my last project, so I'm just going to use a bit of that to make the mortar mix a bit creamier.
Well, it's not pretty, but it's not going to be seen, and it's more functional. So this morning I'm just going to put these little facing tiles that are cut off here just to edge the brick, just to make it nice to the edge, because there's a slight lip. There's about an 1.5 inch gap between the top of this outer stone and the face of the brick level.
The final task is to loosen up the soil and tidy up. So that's all the base preparation all completed. So in the next episode I'll be building the planter and sharing that with you.